Hello guys, how are you doing today? I guess you're fine and you're cool today. Don't forget last week I came here to actually analyze GBPCAD and GBPUSD to you guys. So today we will actually be checking the chart to see how both currency pair have actually been moving. But precisely this video is made for those who are actually interested in understanding the market movement of GBPCAD for this week, and today's date is 23/07/2024. So let's try to look at the chart. Let's see what has actually been happening since yesterday Monday, and to see where the market is actually going at this particular moment. So I'm going to share my chart, then we are going to form a simple thought. This video will not be long since we already made the background to the conversation last week. All right, as you can see, this is my GBPCAD chart. Don't forget, this was actually where we stopped last week, trying to understand the market and to know the direction is actually going. Now I'm going to delete these arrows so that we will be able to see the chart very well, then to understand how the market will be moving, possibly for this week or in the next few days. Now, last week I told you market does not actually move in a straight line, right? The fact that you have a sentiment that the market will be going downward does not actually imply that the market will go in a straight line as you have actually anticipated. Now, if let's try to do a quick recap, you can check the last week video to understand this, how we got here actually. Now last week we said we should draw a particular trend line this way so that we can know what to do. Now we can see that the market is moving forward actually, and we said somewhere around there we are going to actually have confirmation to see whether for us to buy or to sell in the GBPCAD market. Now if you notice this very well, you can see that we said there is a small support there, and if the market can break below, we can actually enter the market. Now this is a great insight, and this will actually drive our curiosity about the market. Now I said last week that the market, you can allow the market to trade below this area for you to actually make your entry to have the direction of the market. Unfortunately, you can see there is a wick here, meaning the market actually had opportunity to trade a little bit below this area. Unfortunately, the market closed above the area, and that is actually a sign that the bulls are still in control of the market. Who are the bulls? The bulls are actually the buyers in forex market. Now there is actually one interesting thing to now see, to actually have a thought around the market. Now we are able to understand that the market does not actually close below this area. Since the market failed to close below this area, we can start thinking of what to do next. Should we buy or should we sell? Well, let's try to look at price action. Let's see what the price action is actually telling us here. If you look at this chart very well, you can see that there are different candlesticks here of different color. We have color green, we have color red. Color green means buy, the other one means red. Now what are the information this particular chart has actually been printing? Now let's start from here. You can see that this candlestick actually, they are very small, which does not really give a good information about the market. Yes, we have almost a big candlestick here, but we still don't have a clear information about the market. Yes, we have long. If you look at this, you can see that we have long upper wick here, and this is actually showing that it appears that the sellers want to actually be in control of the market. Unfortunately, immediately after this formed, you can see we started having a Doji candlestick, and this candlestick, it was more of that of buyers. What is this telling us? This was telling us that the market was trying to move up. Unfortunately, the sellers brought it down 1, 2, and that automatically shows that the market is likely going to go down. And it came here again, and we have small candlestick. Now, if you look at the information that was printed all from here to here, these are signs of indecision in the market. Even when the market struggled to break down here, it couldn't close here. There were no candlestick trading below this area. That is also a sign of indecision in the market. Now, we started having some momentum, and when we get here as well, you can see there are candlesticks showing indecision in the market. So, what is the moral lesson here? The moral lesson here is that for the fact that the market is trading below certain area does not imply that you have to make entry unless the market close below it and it form some candlestick beneath that area. That can make you have a buying or a selling decision. But here, we cannot have any decision. Now, so far the market is still trading below this major area, which we can consider resistance. We can still say that it appears that the sellers are still in control of the market, because the more the buyers are trying to push this up, the more the sellers are bringing it down, and they are showing signs of indecision. Now, what is the next direction? The next direction is simple. If the market can break this trend line, you can definitely just consider having a sell trade, and you place your stop loss 150 pips above this area, then you target 150 pips. Yes. Or in another way, what you can do here is, if you notice 150 pips will not get you 150 pips here, you can just remain neutral as much. But if the market can break this area, definitely this trend line will not hold, and we can start thinking that the market will target this area for trade. So in that case, we have two confirmations to make before we can automatically enter a sell trade. The first confirmation is market should trade in this area, and the second one is market should trade and close beneath this area. If market can trade and close beneath this area, you are so sure that you can enter a 200 pips for 200 pips trade, and you can be definitely sure that you've made a good decision. Even if the market does not go as you expected, you've actually done the best to have a trade that is actually based on real information, based on proper risk management, and based on proper analysis. I hope to see you in the next video when I will actually be analyzing GBP USD to see how the market is also moving for this week, 23rd of July 2024. Thank you.